Dude.
You we live. We live. I don't think they heard that. Oh, gosh. Gotta freaking heck. Do you have your thing on? Because I can hear you. I can hear myself.
Uh-huh.
I hope I don't get any distractions tonight. And then I want to say this one thing.
Hmm.
If anybody comes in alive, don't tell me or put in my chat because I hate that when people do that. That somebody else is live. I don't do that. That's kind of like rude, disrespectful. Because people, then a person, then they'll run over to the other channel, or the people that's watching will run over to the other channel to see what the other person is doing.
Hmm.
Just watch it your damn self, and then bring me back to tea and let me know what's going on. No, but seriously, it's just I was on somebody's panel a few days ago or something, and somebody did that, and I was just like, don't do that. And
Yeah,
the
that's
person
weird.
that did it was the content creator, and I was, well, not the one that I was on their platform, but it was
Hmm.
another content creator, and I was just like, don't do that, because it's just that messes up the person's views or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's supposed to be about that person.
Right, right, right. Well, they do it. They do it.
So what you want to start with? Because it's so much to unpack. It's so much to clean up.
Right. It's a lot of shit that didn't
Girl,
happen. It's a lot of shit.
I want to ask you a question because I've been like talking to a few people behind the scenes,
Hmm.
and I've even done conversation in front of
Hi,
everybody
Tim.
or whatever.
Hmm.
And how do you feel about? Do you feel like Lady Nika was strong when she did what she did to VS when she came out the box on her ass, or do you feel like she was just faking it to make it?
Well, I wonder why she didn't come after her friend too.
Girl, why y'all worried about girl? I'm just
Listen, you asked me a
solely
question.
talking
You gonna
about.
let me answer the
I'm
damn
solely
question?
talking about damn BS.
Listen, you asked me a question. You gonna let me answer?
We know she not ever
Okay,
gonna do that.
right. So I found it fake to come after her when your friend went after you after she told him all this stuff that you was doing and
So
said.
he actually came after her. When did he come after
In
her?
a
What
roundabout
video
way,
was that?
when he went live about when she was telling him the stuff, and when he went live about the email,
But he knew that it was fake.
but he still was in a way kind of poking at her.
Okay, so
But do I
anyway,
think that? But do I think that she was strong? No, because she could have said something when the girl came out with the information. She should have stood in her shit at that time, but
yeah,
she
because you
didn't.
know what? I agree. Because you know what? This is how I felt. I thought about that because somebody told me that too. They was saying my thing is, why was you admitting to stuff that you didn't do?
Did she not do it, or did she admit and she wants y'all to
She
think she didn't
didn't
do it, but
do
she
it.
did?
She didn't do it. That person has a hold over her. It's
Mm-hmm.
something that they know about her
Mm-hmm.
that nobody else knows, and that's the
Mm-hmm.
reason why they keep doing stuff like that. But I was happy to see that out of everybody in her circle, that she did step outside of the circle and actually say something to her. You get what I'm saying? Because I
Mm-hmm.
had kept saying that that's what was happening. Like she was trying to
Mm-hmm.
manipulate situations. She was trying to incite fear and all of that in certain
Mm-hmm.
people that she thought she could do that too. But
Mm-hmm.
ain't nobody scared but Kiki.
Not that batshit crazy
ain't no
shit.
ain't nobody scared but Kiki.
Mm.
And you a stalker. You the harasser.
I mean, whose story is to be believed?
Hey Sammy.
They both. Oh, that was Sammy. Oh, I thought it was Tammy. Hey, Sammy. But whose story is to be believed? They both are liars. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is BS came out and was telling the story, right? About
Mm-hmm.
her seeing the girl. The girl didn't come out and say it.
Yes, she did. She was on a
She don't, but do she have a platform? She
she
had to
was
be on
on
somebody else's
GoTo.
platform,
She was on GoTo's live.
and she talked about it first.
I think she was talking about it, and that's what made the other one go live about it.
The other one was gonna go live anyway because
I know,
she had already said on James Live that she saw Kiki and
right,
Kiki saw her, and I was like,
right.
just because
But I'm talking
you
about the
see
incident that
somebody,
day. I'm talking
right?
about just the incident that day.
I know, but I'm saying just because you see somebody don't mean they see you. First of all, you are dumb as fuck. Dumb. Because everything that you keep revealing don't have nothing to do with what you have to do with that person. It just don't make any damn sense at all. So what? You effing her guy. The fact that you are effing her guy doesn't say a lot about you. That means you are trash. You are just looked at as the same as she is. And she was a drunk when he was messing with
hmm
her. You're the
Right.
same.
hmm See what's
That means
what's the,
your puss don't mean shit to him.
but my thing is, was she did she find out the girl was messing with her? I don't remember the story. Did she know the girl was messing with him after she was messing with him, or did she know before she started messing with the man?
It sounded like to me she was being so damn cocky, like she knew, like he had already told her, and she still like, "You nasty, just because,
I
just
mean,
because."
mm,
Why would you even want to be with her, man? That says a lot about you. You
that
thirsty.
wasn't her man.
Well, somebody she dated in the past, somebody she
How do you
messed
know they
with in the
dated? How
past.
you know she just didn't open her legs, spread it, what it lay low and spread it wide for one
Okay,
side?
somebody she was with.
Okay.
It still don't say a lot about you. Like you the
But
prize.
the thing is that's why I said, did she know that he was with her before she messed with him, or did she find out after she messed with him? That makes a difference because if she didn't know that he knew her or slept with her till after
He
they
knew. He knew.
met.
He knew. She
No,
knew.
she.
She knew.
Oh.
He or she, whatever that is over there. She knew. He knew.
Sammy said, I think Kiki is a whole weirdo, and I feel like her I've changed act was bullshit, especially since she coincidentally came back right when BS appeared on here. Well, that's because she needs attention.
But the thing is, she said she's been in contact with James. Didn't you all hear that? When she came
hmm
on the platform, she said she's been in contact with James. That's a
Mm.
possibility. She be doing it behind the scenes.
She probably do, but the whole Walmart situation, I
VS
don't
had
know.
already said that she wanted to meet up with her. Don't you remember that on James' platform? She said, "Well, let's meet up now." She was like, "I'm ready. Where you at? Where you gonna meet me at?"
Oh yeah. So that part against that, this whole victim thing that she was doing just didn't sit right when you said you want to meet up and you want to have a threesome with the girl.
No, VS
She did
said,
say
"Let's
that.
meet." VS said,
No,
"Let's meet."
And the VS also said in that same
Because
live.
remember she said, remember
Okay.
this is what she
Are you
said.
listening to what I said? I
I
said I
heard
heard
what
you.
they
But she
said.
also mentioned about a threesome.
BS did, right?
Don't put, what you say?
Did BS ask that?
Yes. Yes, she did.
So who are you? Whose side are you on? I'm
Neither.
confused.
Neither. I'm just stating what I seen. I ain't don't know. I'm just stating
I'm
what it
freaking
is.
confused. I'm freaking confused.
You, why are you confused? I'm just telling you what people said.
I remember what they said. I was watching
Right. And
too.
the girl said they wanted to meet up, which is what
Oh, and she
co-signing
says,
what you said, but
right,
she also mentioned the threesome.
right. But also, Kiki said at the time I was drinking a lot. So I could have said anything to her. She was
N-
drinking when she met her at IHOP.
Right. But VS is the one that said about the threesome, meeting her that day and the threesome.
Right. So my point is,
Mm-hmm.
why are you
No, she said they seen each
obsessed?
other. Hold on. Let me answer this. Okay, so Nessa Brown said Kiki was Samantha is full of weak sauce. She wants attention. That's right. And then Sammy said, very strange odds that they just so happened to have run in right after VS appeared in here. They didn't see each other for 3 years. Now that's not right. That's not true because VS said that they have seen she has seen her around since she was on probation and before her since her she was out on probation and wasn't able to come online and when her return. So they've seen each other.
Yes, they have. And y'all stop taking up for BS because BS is this is shit she put out there. She said this on James. Go back to his live and listen to it. And go to that timestamp and listen to it. Because she's the one that mentioned that she saw Kiki and she said, didn't
Mm-hmm.
you see me? And Kiki was like, no, I didn't see you. Just
Mm-hmm.
because
And
you
she
see
said, "You
somebody
seen
doesn't
me."
mean
Right. She said, "You seen me." She said, "I was looking at her and she was looking straight."
you are a stalker, BS. Period. That's stalkerish. Then now all of a sudden y'all see each other at Walmart. Okay, I understand your son works at Walmart, but it's still stalkerish because you had just said that on James' panel. Then you was trying to meet up with her talking about did you follow my kids? No, bitch, you followed your own kids. You put them pictures out there, ho. You put them
I don't
pictures
think
out there.
I don't think she would do that.
I know her. She did.
Okay. Well, I got my opinion. That part I don't think so because I think that
So
that's
can I ask you a
the
question then? If
uh-huh.
you don't think that was her, do you think she was telling the truth about me talking about her behind her back with Andreas?
No.
Because I didn't talk about
Because I talk to
behind her
you and
back.
you don't talk about her like that to me. And
And
you
I
don't even
don't
talk
talk,
to Andreas like that.
nobody I talk to, when I
Right.
have
So
mentioned
that's why
her,
I was
it
like,
has never been negative.
Andreas is a pick me bitch and she wants some attention. And I could tell that she's somebody that's used to being mentally and emotionally and verbally abused. So she gonna try to say whatever she can to please the person that's mentally, emotionally, and verbally abusing her. So it is what it is.
Andres, watch your freaking back. I'm just saying, watch your
That's
freaking
but
back.
see, that's the thing is she's so saying that's her friend, but she needs to be watching that person because that person definitely is not honest. And it's apparent
Watch your
because she
freaking back. That's
mhm,
all I'm gonna say, Andres. Enough
mhm.
said. Watch your freaking back. You just fucked with the wrong one. I was
Well
nice to
she
you, but you fucked with the wrong one. And you know I know
right.
your T two ho.
Well, see, Sammy, the thing about it is how long ago did she say she didn't blame Kiki for the IHOP thing? Because it's looking like she's thinking that she might have been in. Because she said after it happened, she didn't hear from her, right? So it looking
She
like she was
already
part of the setup.
first of all, this
Hey,
is
Tika.
when it freaking happened, the day it happened,
Hmm.
before it happened. She was already thinking that girl was following her kids. So why
Well, the
would you
girl.
go and meet up with somebody that was following your kids? She even told me that after it happened.
Right, because first she said that I remember that live when she said that her niece or her daughter or someone went to the same school that her son went to or her daughter went to, right? Which made her wonder, you know what I mean? So what makes me think is this is what could be a possibility is that the girl might have been the one that was following her and doing all this up until she met her. She might have been the one that was providing all that behind the, you know what I'm saying? Since she said she stayed in the same neighborhood, since she said that she knew where the kids went to school. So she might have been the one that was, because again, she didn't know the girl before that day.
It could have been any.
It could have been
Guess
anybody, but
what?
then it could
It
have
could
been
have
her
been.
too.
It could have been anybody because it's a lot of people that watch the B
Right.
sector that live in that freaking area.
hmm And then my thing is, you were at the incident at IHOP, and if you was cool with her and you weren't part of the setup, why didn't you testify on her behalf that the woman just showed up uninvited to y'all table? You know what I mean?
I hear what you're saying.
So that makes me think that she was a part of all of it. I'm just saying. Because if you didn't have a problem with her and you seen that this woman showed up at the table, you so supposedly don't know the other woman, why didn't you write a letter or do something on her behalf?
And let me say
And all of a sudden,
this.
then all of a sudden, here you come back and you was cool. I want to meet you. The thing about it is that you can't blame all your shit on alcohol because in that video when you was talking to her, you was like trying to flirt with her. You
She
was
did like her.
right.
Yeah,
You
she
liked
did.
her. Everything was cool with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, after you did that, all that, you was talking shit. You was doing all that. That's why I'm like, mm. It
But
ain't
let me say,
alcohol. It is
but
not
let me say
alcohol that got her
this. Let
acting
me say
crazy.
this.
Mhm.
Let me say this.
Mhm.
Before you get your ass on your platform and try to start your live and be like, where you at? You was calling for me. No, bitch, I'm here. You want to drop down on my chat? You want to drop down here? Oops, you can't because you're blocked. I'm not coming over there. I'm not looking for you. I'm just saying. So we could go to the next thing. But anyway,
Mhm.
that's
But
all of
see,
this.
but the thing
Just
about
it's weird to
Nika,
me.
is that you can't say that you changed, but you still doing the same shit behind the scene. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right. 'Cause I can't really even say you changed, girl. I can't.
Mm.
Because, like, people had educated me on some other stuff. And then I started thinking back to conversations that we had in the background.
Mhm.
And you really haven't changed.
Wait a
even,
minute.
even,
Right.
even the previous year, you was in a lot of mess.
Mhm.
Your name kept popping up in a lot of mess. And it was because you was on them phones.
Just because you buried the truth don't mean it's a change. You just thought she wasn't gonna come back and put your shit out there like that. That's what you thought.
Girl,
But
we
my
been
thing is this, and I would say this, and this is for anybody. You can't expect people to be loyal to you if you are not loyal to them. How is it that you go tell people when you leave don't mention you, but then you get mad when they don't mention you, and you told them to don't call you, and they comply with your request, and then you come back and you mad? That's the part that I don't get. Like you told people to shut up talking about you, and if they did talk about you, they didn't say that the negative, the ones that were cool with you, but then you come back and here you are with,
VS is delusional, period.
but you expect a blind loyalty that you don't give people. You can't do that. That just don't make sense.
Delusional. Delusional. First of all, your ass been watching from day one. I know you. You've been watching. Andreas don't have to be your eyes and ears. Nobody else has to be your eyes and ears because you've been watching, talking about people been sending you receipts. But you didn't want to be you didn't want to be bothered. Remember, before the IHOP situation even happened, you said you wanted to leave. So now all of a sudden, somebody was keeping eyes on certain people. No, ho, you was keeping eyes on them. You was keeping eyes on them.
Right. Like people
Because
didn't know
it's
you
very
had troll
easy to be a
pages.
troll.
Hmm. Just like she said, she'd be over there on Lipstick Alley with the shits,
You been
right?
on Lipstick Alley with this shit.
But you know, she said that Bless ain't with her husband, and that
Girl, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Are you with your man? Oh, I heard he lived down the street from you. Are you with your man though? Your ex man. Who cares? You bringing up stuff that don't even relate to stuff that happened in the beef sector. You telling us about personal stuff about these people. Who cares? You playing with fire. Who cares? Do you want to go back? Do you want to be robbed? You want to go back to jail and be in there for a long time?
and then she over there talking about she over there amping up Dovey.
Dovey is dumb and a con artist. Period.
She like a
You just
con
you
artist
just picked up
apparently.
a dumb person, just like serious.
Nika 2.0.
No,
She
she
just
picked
got you
up a
another Nika.
serious. She picked up
Uh,
another serious Bayless. Dumb. A con artist.
uh,
Those
right,
are your
Sammy.
words, not mine. Your words. Remember, you said she was dumb. You said she couldn't read. Those are
Yeah, she
your
did say that on the
words.
live. She did say that when she got mad at her and they stopped being friends. I remember that. Well, so Sammy said, just like when first night she came back on here, she said, I don't even know if I'm gonna come back. And you know what is annoying is that we just gonna sit here until my cash app start moving. Y'all giving her money. Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid. She wants attention. So she gonna talk. Let her play that gospel music or whatever she doing to, yeah, I don't even know why y'all even be giving her money. Y'all silly.
Oh girl, I just came from the hairdresser. My daughter got a $400 hairdo. Why is your hair not done?
When was that said?
She said
Mm.
that. I watch.
Mm.
I gotta watch everything. I ain't gonna watch. I ain't gonna watch it in fullness, but I watch
Mhm.
everything.
But maybe that. Well, I mean, I can't say no because maybe she don't want to wear that or do her. Maybe she just like her hair natural. Some
Anyway,
people
she
do.
said men like her regardless. Kiki's man, a drunk, a drunk man.
Mm.
Get your eye man or woman.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Where's Q at?
No, mm-mm. No, that right there would not.
You even
Mm-mm.
had bad taste with that all again.
Who?
She had bad taste with that altogether.
Hmm. That right there, I was like, why with that one? Mm-mm. No. Well, she over here causing confusion. And the thing about it is like if y'all sit up here and a person saying they got stuff and you know they don't, why are y'all even speaking and revealing shit? If y'all know she don't have nothing, why are y'all assuming she do? And then y'all just revealing yourselves, making yourselves look dumb.
And then I'm reading the chats. A lot of the chats is saying she's revealing fake hoes. She fake. She still can't. She still can't even admit to the stuff that she did. But she trying to blame everybody else. She fake.
Hmm. Well, she might still be in denial. Who knows?
Denial my ass. She came back for revenge, but you gonna get revenge though. You gonna get your revenge, but it's gonna
Mm.
slap you back in the face.
Mm.
It's gonna slap your ass back in the face at the right time.
But people. I mean, one thing I will say is that she could draw a crowd.
Girl, but she talking about ish.
Right, right. But she
Bring
still could
something
draw a
new to the
crowd.
table.
Right. Hey, Sherry
Fast
D.
forward 3 years because you've been gone. You've been 3 years a slave, as somebody
Mm-mm.
said.
Not 3 years a
In Deanna
slave.
chat. Somebody said that in Deanna chat.
Uh-uh. No, not three
I'm
years a
sorry.
slave.
That's what they said.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not three
Let's go
years a
on to the
slave.
next. Because I do not want
Okay,
to talk
so
about her no more.
okay. So uh Brian, I don't think that's his Peter Weeder.
Girl, why it's got to be him next?
I don't think that's his Peter Weeder.
I don't care.
I don't. I really don't think that's his Peter Weeder.
Why?
Mm-mm.
Why? Why can't you go? Why can't you jump to James and Jay Wilson? What you feel about that situation?
I don't. Jay Wilson is not gonna come after James. James gonna say all the shit he won't. I just,
Did you ever get a chance to listen to the video again?
I didn't because I heard little bits and pieces, but I didn't hear it all. But I know that when Camel Toe came back, he said, I love James, called Will. And he was just, like he do, he bowed down, he knows.
Who is Camel Toe? Yeah, with these fake names, just say the person's name.
Jay Wilson is Camel Toe. He ain't got no penis, he got a pussy, and it's a camel toe. I said it. He don't got no dang lang. He got
So
a
he never responded at all.
punani.
He didn't have
He responded.
anything.
He did, and
I
he
mean,
was like he tried to be unbothered, and he was like, "Oh, he said what he said. But, I love James. I love James."
mm,
He don't want to tongue
you
battle with
weak.
James.
You weak,
He
Pastor.
don't
You
want to
weak.
tongue battle with James. He don't want to tongue battle with James. He don't want to.
You weak for that.
And he always weak. His
Very weak.
his camel toe is weak. He's just very weak.
Well,
He does
y'all
not
want to
want
know
to.
what my opinion is? My opinion
What?
for it is James was right.
What?
No, I don't like Jay Wilson, but James was right. He put him in his place. But I want this pastor that know all and see all and got all of this knowledge and all this education. Why you ain't come back? You read everybody else. Why couldn't you read James?
Right.
When
Well,
you do
Sammy.
read him, your channel gonna be gone.
Right. So here's the thing, Sammy. It might have been fake offended, right?
Hey, Sherry D.
He don't want to. He might have been fake offended, but you also understand that uh, leather community, that his best friend is involved in that. So he probably was offended. Like he said, he may have hung around with them and they were nice, and Camel Toe was speaking on something he didn't know about, and he was trying to throw rocks at Sean Bradley, but didn't realize he was sending pebbles the way of Uncle Fester, and Uncle Fester wasn't having it
Well, let me say
because.
this.
Mhm. And my
How
thing is,
in the
can I say something real quick? And my thing is, why are you so judgmental, sir? Were you on Grinder and Jack
That's what
and
I was about to say.
yeah,
How in the hell could you be so
right,
judgmental?
and you mad because Sean Bradley is open about his not only his sexuality but the things that he likes and the things that he does, but you want to keep up this facade that you so pure when everybody know you ain't nothing but a horny ass old man looking for somebody to stick you in your booty. I mean, come on now. I
Let me
mean,
say this. Let me say this.
mhm,
They is sticking him in the booty. They is.
right. He got a whole mangina.
They,
That's why he's called Camel Toe.
they is sticking him in the booty.
Right. He loves to get pounded. That's why he's on these apps because Mark ain't pounding him down like he's supposed to.
Is
And
Mark still around? That's
that's
what I
why
want
he
to know.
probably not, but that's why he around searching for P9 on the internet.
Just like when you were searching for Ping Ping when you ran across
Hmm.
Wiley's and Wiley catfished you.
Right. Right,
Ping,
Sammy.
you a hoe, and you was trying to
Right.
shame somebody that likes to get their freak on.
Right.
You like to get your freak
He's
on.
envious that Sean is, and it is. He is very envious that Sean is very open with his sexuality, and he can't be. He won't allow himself to be. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when people are
Girl,
open about it, he want to call them bitches and hoes and do all this and make fun of them, but not understanding that that's your inner freak that you are really clowning because you are a freak. You a
I
freak. You like
really,
random
really, really,
penis.
really, I really, really think y'all got Jay Wilson pegged wrong because Jay Wilson in his real life, see, y'all don't see him in his real life. I do.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Wilson in his real life, he is out the closet. He always been out the closet.
No, I'm not saying he's not out the closet. What I'm saying is he he's a freak. He likes random penis. He doesn't like the same penis all the time, especially if it's not satisfying him. And he likes to be out there on the host roll. He does, but he wants to deny it. And he wants to come out here like he's just this pure, he don't do nothing, that he's, you know what I mean? And he clowns everybody else, but honestly, he's envious of them because they're free with their sexuality and he can't be. He has a facade that he and an image he wants to portray, but you done been caught so many times that it's just I don't even know why you keep trying to put that face on when
And
you are
I
a freak.
and I have never got shamed or called up Jack Grinder, uh nothing, A for A, nothing. Nothing. I have never got caught up, but you always call me a hoe. You always told people I was a
Hmm.
whore, I was a prostitute, but you
Hmm.
are the prostitute, bitch.
Right, right. But he ain't a pro. He like free penis. He ain't
Girl,
finna pay for it. He
just when
might
I
pay for
said
it, but he like it right.
just when I said that somebody liked me on Tinder.
But that's what his problem is. He wants to suppress his freak, his inner freak, and that's why he keep getting caught up. Now, if you would just be out with it and just be like, "Fuck it, I'm 60 years old. I can let whoever fuck me. And it's none of your business." But no, he don't have. He won't do that. He has this, trying to clown Sean about some leather community, and then he had the nerve to tell Sean that they didn't take you. How do you know Sean went and decided he didn't want to do it? It ain't about he might have been accepted and did decided to change his mind. You up here always thinking somebody getting denied something. The only person that's being denied is you. And you are in denial of your sexuality and you being denied penis because you got a camel toe. You got a little low micropene and don't nobody want that. That's why you with Mark.
Girl, Mark don't want it. Mark don't want it.
Right. But he want to judge others,
He
but
got
that's
to
why he
pay
keep getting
Mark.
caught
He
up.
got to pay Mark
Sammy.
to be with him.
Well, so I heard that he had to something about a beard. I think it was Mark's ex-wife or wife had went to was it Christmas or Thanksgiving,
Mhm.
and I guess he had to act like he was still with her. But then he say that Mark's mama knew that he was with they was a couple because he bought her that old Coach outlet purse for $50.
You sure he
Remember
didn't
he
get
was
it from
bragging about some
Macy's?
purse he bought Mark mama a couple years ago.
You sure he didn't get it from Macy's? Off the damn um, clearance rack because they do sell clearance. Macy's clearance.
Why she say hi, Mimosa? Mimosa in here?
She is. I don't see her.
I don't see either. Where you see Mimosa at, Sherry?
Maybe she is because you know how sometimes StreamYard be slow.
Mm.
I don't know.
Well,
I
I
can't
know
see her.
he don't want to wave his freak flag. He is such a judgmental piece of shit. And that's what he is, a piece of shit. And he loved to call women whores and your mama and all this and that. And I think that he has a problem. I think that his mama probably was very hard on him because he was a softy. You know what I mean? Very feminine growing up. Because even when he tried to act like he masculine, the bitch just comes
There
out of
she
him. I'm
is.
sorry.
You want to come up, Mimosa?
Girl Mimosa, you beautiful girl. I'ma say that. I was like, oh my goodness, look at that melanin popping. I was like, go girl.
That's
Okay.
pretty. I don't know what y'all see in BS, but that's pretty. That's
Mimosa's
beautiful.
gorgeous.
Beautiful.
That's what female soul is aspires to look like, but it just ain't working for her.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Right, articulate, you know. Go girl. I ain't even mad at you. But this is what I'm gonna say, Mimosa. Let me give you a little bit. I'm gonna just give you a little advice, okay? I seen your live, and the thing I'm just gonna say it. So it's just my opinion, okay? I watched it. You did good, but you kept putting out this disclaimer that you ain't with the shit. Like, I don't do this. I don't like. You don't have to. You can say it once and let it be, because people are just gonna. If they think you are, they think you are, and if they think you not, they think you not. You don't have to keep saying that, because your content isn't about that. You were just clearing the air on some things, but you don't have to keep saying that, because you could tell by your content that you just giving content and it's not in a malicious way. But you kept saying that in that live, and I was just like, I get it. I get it. You could tell by how you are and how you come across that you're not for that. And, I just wanted just to give you that little bit of information, that little, critique. But I seen the video and I've seen a few of your videos. It's good. I like it.
She look better
Right.
than BS. Okay. I said it.
And what shocked me was the part about uh how well you knew Nika behind the scenes. Didn't know that. So you shed a lot of light on the behind the scenes with all of them, that I didn't know you knew these people, like what's her name?
She was around
You
back in
know.
the day. Yeah.
Right, right,
She was
right,
around back in the day.
right. And
She
it's
wasn't a
crazy.
content creator, but she was around.
Right. But then you don't hear, that's what I'm saying. Like, she was behind the scenes, but you don't hear her name in a lot of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be behind the scenes with people and not be in a lot of bullshit.
And another thing, since you mentioned that,
Hmm.
when you support people, whether it's in the beef sector or other sectors,
Hmm.
people do not have to always, your supporters do not always have to agree with everything, every
Hmm.
damn thing you do. Because, or say for instance, you two might know each other or know the people that, how can I say that? Say for instance, y'all have relationships with common people or whatever.
Hmm.
Some people have different experiences. Like my experience with Lady Nika is one thing. Her experience with Lady Nika is one thing. And somebody else's experience could be worse. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I I wasn't around then, so I don't know the vile or nasty things that y'all say she did.
Hmm.
I can only go by what I've experienced personally
Hmm.
with her or I've seen her do
Hmm.
online. So for you to anybody, and this is to anybody,
Hmm.
for anybody to make it seem like, oh well, I have to agree with what you're saying because you've been knowing the person longer or they did you wrong or whatever. I can't hate a person. It's in the same breath as I'm gonna use this as an example.
Hmm.
So the reason why Susie is mad and came back and said that I was whatever, unloyal,
Mhm.
whatever,
Mhm.
it's because she wanted me to hate her enemies. But see, I didn't have that same experience with those people. You get what I'm saying? Or the
Mhm.
people that she considered her enemies. I didn't have the same experience. So I can't sit here and hate just because I'm just because I'm supposed to be this person's friend. I'm not gonna sit there and join the hate train and do whatever you want me to do to
Mhm.
show loyalty, because that's not loyalty, because that does not, friendships don't mean that you have to agree with everything that the person is doing. You get what I'm saying?
Right. You don't have to have a blind loyalty just because you're friends.
Right.
Because a friend's gonna
So
tell you the truth.
and that's the very reason why I didn't want to be on the Mess Express, because I was telling somebody this earlier. We could have went and crossed so many barriers, so many more barriers, or entertained more people in the beef sector if we would have talked about more people in the beef sector.
Mhm.
Big names like 5A, SB, you name it. We did not talk about those big names. And so that limited our audience, and it caused us to receive more hate because we didn't include everybody. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I kept telling dumb ass, cowardly Susie that you want your channel to fucking grow. Even if you're gonna be about the mess, you have to talk about everybody in the sector, not your picks and chooses of who you want to talk about. So that's what made it look like and seem like it was a cult. And that's the reason why the channel got taken down, because it was built off of hatred. That's what it was built off of. Even people such as Lady Nika, Les Watkins, now they don't even like to admit that they did all of the shit that they did on the
Mhm.
Mess Express. They came against people that they liked. They did parodies on people. Pam was asking me about that a few days ago. You know, viewers of you. She was asking me that. She was like, "Why did y'all do a parody on me?" Girl, I don't know. That was Susie's doing. Now we did participate, so I have to admit, you know, I was a part of it. But that was Susie's doing. That was a hate channel. That was not about the beef sector. You get what I'm saying? I don't even know what was going to be the success of the Mess Express if we only talked about certain people. That's
Mhm.
not how you grow a channel. You grow a channel by talking about everybody. You grow a channel by being unbiased. You get what I'm saying? And just talk
Mhm.
about, give you can give your opinion, but you still have to have an unbiased view. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm. I see. The thing about it is that sometimes you could sit up there and you can have a conversation and you could talk about what you see and you can do a parody. But when you stay on people, you know what I mean, and you talk about the same people all the time, it seems a little like you're picking on somebody, right?
Right.
So that's what sometimes it comes across as. You know, you could say what you gotta say, poke fun, make whatever's out there, right? But you don't have to keep harping on it because then it becomes a little repetitive.
Right.
Yeah, targeted, right. It just seems that's what it seems like. And so, you know, I don't know,
What
it just
else
seemed like
happened?
you have a issue with someone. Well, the whole thing with Brianna. Okay, let's
What
talk
with
about Brianna.
Brianna?
Huh?
What with Brianna?
The whole thing that all of a sudden people going after Brianna uh because they want to say that she was behind the scenes and she was doing all this stuff because some people certain people like Andreas went back and told somebody something, right? Now, from what we've seen in the duration of the years, I haven't seen Brianna say nothing negative about the girl or her kids.
Right.
But all of a sudden, it just takes somebody to come back and say, "Oh, this person says something about your children," and then now it's the truth. But the woman has never talked about. She don't talk about people, kids. Period. I've never heard her say nothing bad about nobody kids like that. I haven't. And so it just seemed that seemed targeted too and a purpose. And then y'all want to jeopardize somebody's job and y'all want to sit up here and call her, you know what I mean? And that's just not, like she didn't do nothing enough to warrant the attack that she got. Called ugly, fat. You know what I mean? First, you didn't say nothing bad about it. All of a sudden, you got mad. She knows she fat and ugly. She's not ugly. She might be overweight. Okay. If it don't bother her, then what's the problem? If it ain't stopped her from getting no man, what's the problem? Why y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like she got a good job. She's, got her own shit. She takes care of herself. You know what I'm saying? She going back to school. I think everything Brianna do and say is right. No, I don't. But I don't think that there was nothing that warranted that. And then Pizarro, uh, Yaya, and the other was it Informant Sugar. So y'all sit up here and y'all going after this girl, but the person and what Brianna said was y'all are faceless. So I'm the one that she has information on. So y'all keep poking at her is impacting me. Y'all can be anonymous. You know what I mean? And so they kept going after the girl and not realizing that this is your friend. Why are y'all hurting y'all friend? Because the girl is telling y'all to back off or Brianna's gonna get it, and y'all keep going after her, and Brianna's getting it because she can hurt Brianna or at least try, and then y'all sitting up here steady popping y'all guns, right? And if the girl don't want to be associated, again, I go back to you told people to leave you alone. You told people not to call you. You don't want to be a part of the bullshit. You had all this to say. Don't mention me, don't I? And now they acquiesced to what you wanted. They followed your request. And then they basically gone on, built their channels, got them some new people, and and people upset about it. But again, you can't expect blind loyalty when you don't give that to other people. But you can't be jeopardizing this girl. You didn't feel good when you lost your job because people called on you for that, and it wasn't warranted, right? That shouldn't have happened to her, but then
It
you knew how you
wasn't
felt when it happened
warranted,
to you.
but you have to say this, not to cut you off. You have to
Hmm.
say this. Susie was going live from her job all the damn time. Whether you could do it or not, you was in your uniform. Just like when people see people background. I got another match. Just like when people see people's background, they
Hmm.
can do traces on that. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, say for
Hmm.
instance, they see a picture, they see something in the background that
Hmm.
looks familiar. They
Hmm.
search it, they can find that person.
Hmm.
So you technically put your job at risk by going live from your job
Hmm.
in your uniform. So you have to blame yourself to some degree. Even though right now me and you is not on good terms, I'm giving you truth, I'm giving you facts. I'm being a real friend because that's
Hmm.
what friends do. You did put yourself in that situation. Even though they was wrong for calling and
Hmm.
getting you fired, you put yourself in that situation. You jeopardize your own job by going live in your uniform as a security guard, talking the ish that you was talking,
Hmm.
making the threats that you was making.
But again, what I'm saying is,
Don't bring it back.
I'm bringing it back because you're doing that, and I don't. I'm bringing it back to what I was talking about. Okay, so moving on, as I was saying, you know what I'm saying, and then Criminal comes along. Okay, Criminal comes along, and so Criminal come along, and then she want to add to the fire. Um, saying all this stuff about the girl, and she gonna call her job. Well, Criminal, we all know that you're a Kim, and you a
I'm
Criminal.
about to block you.
Who
Look at that on the screen.
put it
You
up?
a demon. Stay out of
I was
my
gonna say
chat,
that's what I was gonna say.
demon.
Don't come in here call nobody no demons and Decepticons because I am not neither nor. Okay. So anyway, like I was saying, and Kim, you say you're going to school for law, but I don't know if they're going to allow a criminal to be attorney. I don't know. That's questionable. But you sat up here and you didn't when you had that interview with uh with her with VS on there, you didn't really reveal anything. It just seemed like you was just full of hatred and a bunch of lies. Nothing seemed true. Nothing seemed true. Nothing at all seemed true about anything you said about Brianna, and you seemed hurt. But from what Brianna said, you ain't one to talk because you on the heavy side. You look toe up, and you had a raggedy ass car that was too small for you. That what she said.
Oh
That what she said.
Jesus.
That what she said. She said you the one look like a sardine in your car, not her.
Oh
That what she said.
Jesus.
That what she said. That what she said.
Now
So
don't
I'm
be
just
going on
saying.
your live talking about me because I ain't talking about you with this commentary.
I'm just saying. That what the word on the street. But anyway, what else been going on? D Duchess done got demonetized again.
Why?
Cause he nasty and he always talking nasty. And that's probably why he got demonetized. All he talking about is dangalang, shangalang, and wangalang all the time.
Are you
And all
deprived of? Can I ask this? Are you
mhm.
deprived of sex, Duchess Kelly Love? Because I think you are. I think you're deprived.
Deprived? No. Is he
I
getting
think he
good?
is. No, I
Mm-mm.
think he deprived. I think his man can't keep up.
Mm. Oh, he flaccid? Mm.
he he what?
Flaccid.
His man. Oh,
That's what I'm saying. He can't get it up. It don't have no umph. But even even
hell, he might
even
have not
Duchess
ever had that.
right. But even Duchess um is open was free with his freakiness. Do you know what I'm saying?
They might
The
have an
only
open
two
relationship
prudes,
though.
the only two prudes is what his name? The drag queen, the you know what I mean? And Camel Toe. Right. But you know what, Amanda? That's all she do. And then put that remote in the TV with them on nasty fingernails. And I was surprised she had clothes on in her last live she did. Because you know she liked to come out with a bra. She thinks she Lizzo. And she looked like Hizzo.
Yeah,
So
wrong. Yeah,
no.
that's so wrong. Yeah, that's so
Mm-mm.
wrong. All I'm saying is, this is what I said on somebody else's platform. You playing with fire, Kimmy. You playing with fire. I think I said this
Mm-hmm.
on Shelly's live or something. I
Mm-hmm.
don't. I don't know. You playing with fire. Period. You're trying
Mm-mm.
to get in the good graces, just like Dobie, dumb ass, is playing with fire.
Let me tell you this. I'm just gonna be very honest, girl. If you don't want nobody calling you Miss Piggy, throw that blonde wig away.
It's so
Cause you
crazy.
look just like her twin.
Yeah, wrong.
Baby, them lashes
Y'all
was
are so
gone.
wrong.
That wig was twisted, dry. It was screaming for oil. Baby, throw that was not that's not a good look on you. Stay with the darker
Look,
hair.
I'm about to say this one more
Stay
time.
with the darker hair. Because
I'm about to say
I
this
was
one
looking,
more time.
baby, let me tell you, I was looking for Kermit. I thought Kermit was finna peek his head in. Okay.
Look, you losing my audience. My thing is, I'm gonna say this one more time. Leave Kelly
Mm-hmm.
alone.
Kimmy don't need to leave Kimino alone.
Leave Kelly alone.
Smooth Kimino.
Leave
Mm.
Kimmy alone. Kimmy
Wiglet, are
is
you
not my
okay? Are
enemy.
you okay? Are you okay, Wiglet? Mm-mm. No, baby, no, baby. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking her to change her ways. I'm just saying.
Look.
Mhm.
Leave my girl alone.
Baby, if that's your girl, tell her blonde is not her color. Blonde is not your color. And let me tell you something, girl. You know they got them little brushes. You know where you go get your nails done, and they got them little brushes for you to scrub your nails when you go wash them. Get you one of them, and before you
Girl,
come on camera, you get you that soap, and you get to scrubbing up under the nails. If I see some more dark shit under your nails, and then you have the nerve to come on like talking about this is blood. Blood from what? Did you kill a motherfucker? Did you scratch a motherfucker? Was you in your ass? Where did this blood come from? Was you making some chicken? I mean, I don't know, but I ain't ever heard nobody come on and say, if y'all see that under my nails, that's blood. Did you just commit a murder? Who says that? And then said it all nonchalantly, like, "Oh, y'all see that? Oh, that under my nail, that's blood." And kept on scrolling through some text, and I was like,
wait a minute, yeah. Let me
I
say
felt like
this.
I needed a hazmat suit through the TV. What the fuck?
Let me say this.
Blood
So
from what?
let me say this. So the thing is, why y'all checking for her like that?
Mm-mm. Baby, when you had your nails all up in the camera flashing shit and doing all this shit, uh-uh.
Why y'all keep checking for her like
I wasn't
that?
nobody checking. She put it out there. I was like, Kimmy, is you okay? Is you okay? Is you okay, Kimmy? Kimmy, is you
Dang, you
okay?
on one tonight.
Kimmy, is
You
you
on one
okay?
like this. You singing
Hmm.
Michael.
You've been hit by a smooth criminal. Mm, 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 mm. I was
I'm not
like, what
laughing.
the hell?
I'm not laughing at you, Kimmy. I'm laughing at
She laughed. He laughing with you, girl. He laughing with you, girl. I
No,
was like,
but
what
let
the
me say this though. Let me say
friggin' frick?
this. So,
What?
so
Mm-hmm.
Kimmy, I was with you for a minute. I was with you for a minute when you was telling on Brianna. But when you start saying when she was like, but what did she really do? When BS was like, so what did she do? And then she started fidgeting and like
Mm-hmm.
couldn't really come out with what she was gonna say. I was just like, you don't even have no secrets on her.
She did, and that's why, like, what's her name said she was cutting her off, over talking her. Brianna, Brianna, just cutting her off and wouldn't let the girl say what she had to say because you had no nothing. It's the same regurgitated shit you've been saying since y'all disassociated from each other, and you got the same shit. It didn't make no sense. And then you thought you were gonna come with some baby. Okay, she overweight. All right. But my thing is this, girl, you done got exposed for fucking around with married men. Uh, they said he done brought you to a hotel and left you there by yourself, and then you had to take a Uber to the airport. They said you was a pass
Kimmy,
around.
let me say this.
Mm-hmm.
Let me give you a little advice. Whoever you talking to behind the scenes, they going back telling you shit. Why is you telling somebody that you got left at a hotel?
Baby,
Why? I wouldn't have never told nobody that.
you were there alone. He was not with you. You had to take a Uber.
Why'd you roasting her?
Who?
That's
I'm just
not
saying.
feel good. That don't feel good when you get left at a hotel.
Baby, he was like, listen,
Like Tracy's man got locked up at a hotel
that man is gone, baby. He gone, 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 gone.
twice.
What they
And
say,
she
in
cried.
jail
Did she
without
cry?
no
Wait a minute.
bail. He in
Wait a
jail.
minute. Wait a minute.
Hmm.
Did she cry the second time around?
Who?
Tracy.
They said she was a fake cry. She was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm like, girl, girl, girl.
Hey,
I was like, you doing
BA.
too much. Like, he called you mustard pussy. You doing too much. Okay? Like, you sit up here crying over this man that said that you was old and ugly and you smell like mustard. Could you smell like mustard?
And he said you had suds.
I know, and said you would show girl, you up here crying, you was just doing too much. But they say she got his card and she the one using his card and taking his money. That
Yeah,
what she
because
said.
somebody had said I was watching Rob that night, and
Mm-hmm.
this lady had came up and was like, "Rob,
ABA
I had sent
superstar.
you."
Mm-hmm.
This lady was like, "This white lady." I was shocked. It was a white person
Mm-hmm.
because Rob talked a bunch of shit about white people. He had made a lot of threats too about white people, and
Mm-hmm.
she was like, "Yeah, I sent you some money," and somebody else said they sent money, and they was like, she was like, "Did you get that money?" And he was like, "I don't even have my card. Tracy
Right.
got the card."
And then the heifer gonna respond with a heart. Girl, if you gonna steal the man money, don't respond to the motherfuckers.
You a dumb
Who
criminal.
gonna respond with a heart? Like, girl. First of all, he ain't gonna respond with no heart because he don't give a shit.
That's what
That's
you
not a
need to
move
name
that
your
he
son,
made.
dumb criminal.
I don't give a dumb girl. Dum 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 da dum dum dum. The bitch is dumb. Okay. I'm like, girl, you was I t- I tell you, these bitches is crazy.
What's been going on with Misunderstood? Ain't nothing new with her.
Mm, I don't. Listen. She's in blissful ignorance with her man. Nobody's paying her no attention no more because there's too much shit that hit the streets.
Girl, what
And
was up with BS
nobody.
sending her $100?
She that was for Kimmy, and then what's that man name in the black sector? That old man, whatever his name is. They said that he told her to send that money back, so sent that money back to her. She sent that $100 on behalf of criminal.
Kimmy.
Hmm. Oh man, we got criminal, criminal, feminal, and viminal now. We got
Them
mm-hmm.
BS.
And criminal.
I told
Uh
you my
huh.
thing was gonna go off.
What? Oh, she
Now
got a
y'all hear my
job.
heat in the back.
What? What job she got? She got a job. What? Blow jobs? What kind of job she got? Hand jobs? Hand job? Hand job.
What's up with these songs? What's up with all these songs?
I done had me some coffee. Dancing? That bitch cannot dance. Did you see her salsa dancing she was doing? What is she teaching? Dance steps to people in wheelchairs? Bitch, no. That bitch cannot dance. When she was showing them little 1, 2 steps, I was like, this must be from people that are mobily impaired.
Okay, I got a question.
What?
So I guess somebody's trying to come up in the beef sector again,
Who?
and they show Rob's court trial. What did
Not
you get
that
a chance
fool
to see
over
that?
there.
Girl, did you see it?
I ain't see. I don't even watch that man no more.
Girl, I don't watch him at all. But somebody did tell me he was live with the T, and I was like, girl, you could do the same thing. He
You know
ain't the
what?
only one.
Right. Let me tell you this: those who can't teach. So she must be the new Abby Miller. Abby Miller couldn't do half them steps she was teaching them girls to do.
She couldn't dance. We
No,
couldn't dance.
Abby Miller was never a dancer.
She was just a
She was just a
critiquer.
bitch that taught. Her mama
She
was a
was
dancer and a dance
critiquing. She
teacher.
was critiquing.
Yes.
I always wanted to know how was she teaching them? Because I never saw her dancing.
Because she can't dance. She could never dance. She was never a dancer. She was just a teacher. That's why I said those who can't teach. And she
I'm not.
cannot dance.
I'm trying to laugh from
I ain't
crying.
never seen a motherfucker so stiff. I was like, girl, why are you so stiff? Like, you, nah. And then all them filters she be using, bitch. When they showed that picture of her, what she looked like without the filters, baby. I thought
Who
she
that?
was what's that girl from Holiday Heart, the crackhead lady, the mama?
Mm-mm.
Alfred Witter at Holiday Heart, baby. I
You
said,
sure she
woo,
wasn't Holly? You sure she wasn't Holly and losing Isaiah?
no. She was no. She was Alfred Witter in
she
Holiday Heart, baby.
looked more like
James is
Holly.
Holiday Heart, and she was uh the crackhead mama.
She looked more like Holly.
Wanda, that's right. She was Wanda. She Wanda. Oh, baby, they said Lovely Love almost got kidnapped.
How?
Try to get some cigarettes
For where?
and hitched a
For
ride to the
where?
store.
Why you not driving, girl?
Girl, she was probably drunk. They probably tossed out said, "Don't nobody want no drunk pussy." Bloop.
Girl, okay, so this is one thing I gotta ask. Did you check out any of VX's videos?
It happened yesterday. Be a superstar.
Did you
No.
check out any of VS's videos?
Uh,
Cause one day, what's that lady name? And I don't have an issue with her anymore. But what's the
uh,
lady name that her husband was cheating on her with so and so that I used to talk to?
husband was cheating with so and so. I don't know who that
She
is.
got them glasses. I can't even remember her damn name is.
A husband was cheating on her.
Remember, she kept accusing the girl that I was cool with of sleeping with her man. Tracy. Her name is Tracy.
Tracy World?
Tracy's World. So she came on VS's platform.
Uh huh.
She said she left the sector. What was her reason for leaving the sector? She got tired of her man cheating on her.
They divorced, so she say.
They got a divorce.
Yeah.
Tracy called me.
Oh my gosh. Pilates and ballet, baby. She teaching hand jobs and blow jobs. That's I'm sticking to that. She can't do Pilates nor can she do ballet.
Call me, Tracy.
She don't look coordinated enough to do either of those. Now she might be able to throw her legs behind her head. She's a little freakadeek, but ballet, I can't see her doing a pair. I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it. Uh, uh, no, no, ma'am. And then
What
yeah, so
else?
Lovely Love almost got kidnapped. What else is going on? Brianna Man, she was on Chat Rep Live and forgot to mute, and you can hear her man speak on that live.
I heard he was
He sounds he
fine.
he sound like he don't sound like he obese. He sound like
He said he
he
was
sound like he a
skinny. She
cute.
said he was skinny.
Pics claiming her man was with. Wow. What?
Well, I'm not gonna say she said it. I'm gonna say that official D Spot said it. He
Sherry, quit
said it in
promoting
the
that
chat.
heifer over here. Don't nobody want to go see her. She has no she Sherry. Yeah.
Who she promoting?
Superhead. She the YouTube superhead.
Superhead. Who was that?
You don't know who Superhead is?
Girl, I don't watch these people.
Corinne Steffens. Corinne Steffens is she is like what was she like? She was like a pass around for the entertainment community. She wrote a book. It's called Superhead. She was with a lot of entertainers. She was with the what's his name? What's that man name from Family Matters? He played the older brother.
I'm talking about Eddie,
Darius something.
Darius McQuarrie.
Yes, she was with him. She was with. She done said she was been with Snoop. She done been with a lot of people.
Who y'all talking about?
No, I said that's who she is of YouTube. Superhead. Diary of a Video Vixen. Eddie. Yep, that's right. Be a superstar. Mm-hmm.
So who are you talking about? Because you doing these.
The
um
superhead is MU.
okay.
She's a YouTube
I don't watch
superhead.
her. I don't know her.
Right. You was just asking about her.
Because y'all talk about her so much. I
I
just
didn't say
wanted to know
shit
what was
about
going
that
on.
woman. You the one
I
brought
just
her up.
wanted to know what's
I
been
didn't
up
say
with her.
shit about her. You brought her up, and now you're talking about you don't know her.
Would you like for
Listen,
me? Look,
listen,
would
Mariah.
you look? Would you
Listen,
like for me to?
Mariah.
Would you like for me to replay you saying talking about MU on
I
previous
didn't say
live?
I didn't bring her up. You brought her up, and so I went with it. But you brought her up, Mariah.
I
You brought
did.
her up, Mariah. Right. So this said I don't want y'all. Why y'all talking about motherfucker? You brought her up.
Hey,
You brought her up.
you lie. You loud,
It sure is. What you going? Who gonna check me, boo?
girl. You loud. You in my mama house.
Well, you don't lie on me. You
I
brought
wasn't
her up.
lying on you, but I was just like, I don't watch her, but I know you all watch her because you all
I don't.
have a lot of commentary and stuff to say
I
about
just
her
catch her
ass.
every now and
Just like
then when she be on other
just
people's
like look,
panels.
I
Hmm.
sometimes watch Kimmy, but you all watch her all the time.
I don't watch her all the time. Sometimes when I'm bored, I'll catch something if it's still available, and I might check it out a little bit. And then she got somebody on there. If it's just her, she's boring. But if it's somebody on there, I might catch what they talking about. She I do know I heard on the street that she unmodded that Rodney guy.
Who is Rodney?
Rodney is a mod over there on Camel Toe channel. Well, he's a mod on a lot of people channels, but apparently
Rodney.
he's been doxing a lot of people. So they say,
Don't dox me, Rodney. Don't dox me.
but he sound like Stomp Down to me.
It might be some down. I'm surprised
Right.
Stump Down don't have a mod stick over there because she in bed with sister Camel Toe Wilson. Over there, I don't know.
Sister Camel Toe. Hey, Sister Camel Toe. Mother Camel Toe of the Church of Heifers and Sinners. That's what he is. He done stole Dovey idea. Now he finna have a cruise.
Oh no, I wanted to go back to this.
Uh-huh.
So what did you think? Because you said you did not hear James drag Jay Wilson. He
I
was
didn't.
though.
Was he
He
really?
talked about his he talked about him begging for cash apps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did it in a roundabout way, but he did drag him in some. Look, I ain't watched the whole damn video. I just
Mm-hmm.
watched most of the beginning, and he did say quite a few choice few words about him that was
Mm-hmm.
true. Was y'all offended?
I
That
don't.
watch
But that's they bitch fight.
him. Was y'all offended?
Not at all. It's gonna happen eventually. Because you can't keep being nice to just a black, hard, evil, mean motherfucker, and they go eventually. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna get tired. So I mean, but again, that's why I said Jay Wilson the first to say ain't no friends on YouTube, but you loving that fool over there. The hypocrisy of it all. Ain't no friends on YouTube, but I love James Caldwell. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, what did you
Mhm.
think about Sean and James beefing? Because they kind of been going back and forth too a lot.
I
Did you
don't.
get a chance to see any of that?
Mm, no. What is they beefing over? Same shit from 30, 40 years ago? Not interested.
Pass.
Because he said, yeah, pass, hard pass. Because the man said that the other one was trying to get away from him for a year or so. So he didn't want to be friends with him. So why are we still passionate? Why are we still talking about that? Like Y'all not friends. Y'all would never be friends. And one is the whole thing. It just don't make sense. And I mean, if you look at it, who's doing more with their life than the other?
Well, according to James, he said just because you all don't see me on camera don't mean that I ain't doing nothing in my life. He said I choose to show y'all some things, and this is what he said in his video. This is his words, not mine.
Hmm.
He said if he chooses to show, and when he does show, you all are thoroughly entertained.
He don't show much. We see a living room or kitchen, or maybe he's
I
sitting out in
added
his
the
front
thoroughly.
yard. Right.
I added the
We
thoroughly part.
see the front or his deck. That's it. With Sean, you see him, you know what I mean, in different countries with his people over there, uh, having parties, going different places, having a good time. And I think that he didn't stop the situation you know, with James from him branching out and just meeting people and getting to know people and stuff. Now, you know, mm, I mean, the only person I've ever seen him out with is what's her name? Really B? That's it. Him, her, and his best friend. That's it.
I think he do have more friends than that though. I do. I mean,
I don't see
but
how
again,
he's just a miserable, unhappy
that's
person. So,
those are people's personal lives. Like
hmm.
Sean chooses to show certain things,
Hmm.
but I'm pretty sure Sean doesn't ever show when he's personally with somebody, right? Like his
Hmm.
personal friends, does he?
Uh, he's done it a few times where he's been at parties and he's probably showed a few people on camera, but not often. But he
You not
shows that
for
he's
you not
out.
you shouldn't have to showcase like Jay Wilson. Every time
Hmm.
Jay Wilson does something, he has to showcase it. Even when we didn't even know Mark was there, Mark was singing what
Right.
you would have seen
But
if you
see,
would have clips
when
of the damn video.
when Camel Toe do it, it don't seem genuine. It don't seem genuine. It just seems like I'm gonna show this, but it doesn't seem like a genuine
But
just like
it looked like Mark was locked up in the background.
maybe he looked like, can I come out now? Can I come out now? Like he was put in the corner, like he was on punishment. He was wondering if his time was up, out
Mark
of
looked
timeout.
different though. The last time I saw him, he looked it really
Baby,
different.
if
Let
you
me tell
was with
you,
Jay
he looked
Wilson for
like
that long, you'd be
he
looking
looked like a
tired and
little
wore out
boy.
too. Right. Well, you got a pretentious uh motherfucker always judging everything. He probably have to ask permission just to fart.
I'm sorry.
What you apologizing for?
I'm sorry, Sissy.
What? You sorry for what?
However, where Tim Blaine been at? I ain't been
He been
hearing him.
doing videos. He been doing videos. I don't watch him, but I heard that he been doing videos.
See, I try to give all of y'all play in my video. I gotta go, y'all. I really gotta go.
All right, y'all have a good night.
I
It's
gotta
been
go. I
fun.
gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go
Okay, well,
get
shut up
something
and
to
go.
eat.
It's been real, y'all. Be safe. Have a great weekend. Bye.
We'll see y'all next time. Where you at, I babe? Why you ain't been coming in my lives, I babe? You abandoned me now because Susie is back.
She got a life, baby. She got a whole life to live. Okay.
Where you at?
Y'all have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.